What's happening, everybody? Ben Ward, your social media and community relations manager here at North Georgia Toyota. So we are doing a little segment of 21 questions with our sales consultant team here at North Georgia Toyota, and we are trying to interview our salesmen to, we kind of get to know them on a personal level. So today I got none other than the legendary Ben Brooker here with me in this particular segment. So let's kind of get to know Ben Brooker here. So everyone, this is Ben Brooker.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Well, meet you. I've known you for like 2 years.
Well, I mean, everybody.
I'm just messing with you, buddy. So Ben, before we kind of play the game, well, let's talk. Where you? I know where you're from, but being in a small town. But those who don't know who you are,
well, I was born and raised in Cohota, Georgia. So I mean, I've kind of been around here for a while. I went to school, at high school at like Cola Creek, and I went to college at Kennesaw State. So I was up in Kennesaw and around Atlanta for about 4 years, but. Ultimately, I've just kind of been around Dalton in this area. I mean, yeah, so just a local, pretty much.
Just a local, yeah. All right, Ben, well, let's go ahead and get started on our little game here, 21 questions.
Awesome.
So, what's your story about how you got into the car business?
Well, I mean, for me, it's kind of a little bit more personal because, of course, my grandfather started with his first dealership and kind of passed it on to my dad, who has passed it on to me. And I'm here working with my mom and my brother, and so it's just it's a family thing. It's just something it's kind of born and raised in it. And honestly, I kind of had when I was in college, I kind of wasn't sure I wanted to do it, but now that I've been here for a few years, I kind of really like the business. I enjoy being here. I enjoy the people I work with. So. I'm definitely blessed to be here.
That's for sure, man. Yeah. How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
I would say I try to be empathetic. I like to think that's kind of it. I'm kind of like goofy, I guess dorky. That's a double word, I guess you could use.
That makes both of us, my friend.
But yeah, I'm obsessed with stuff like Lord of the Rings and stuff. So, and then a third one, I don't know. I like to think of myself as sometimes funny. I try to I won't say I try to do a comedian act with my customers, but I definitely do try to get them laughing, and because I feel like that's the best way to get someone comfortable. So I guess that's kind of what I do.
Yeah. Right. That's right. What was your very first car, and what do you remember most about it?
My first vehicle was a 08 Tacoma. It was a red one. It was a sport actually. But, I love that truck. Actually, one of the salesmen here bought it and is driving it now, so I can still see it, and that's nice. But I really love that truck. It's those 08 Tacomas. I just love how they feel, how they drive. It got me through, high school and college. I drove it all the way to Miami for a music festival and stuff like that. So, it's been, yeah, I love it. It's a great truck.
It kind of speaking of red trucks, I had one too growing up.
Yeah.
My dad had a 1500 Dodge Ram.
Yeah.
And that thing was power.
Yeah.
I drove that around when I was 16. It wasn't my official first car, but it was just a car I just drove that my dad allowed me to drive. So, but yeah, I gotta tell you that those trucks are awesome.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
If I could have a truck right now, it'd be that. Trail hunter right now.
Yep.
So, yeah. What's your favorite Toyota model right now and why?
Honestly, it's been something I've kind of gone back and forth with. I used to, of course, I was always obsessed with the Supra, but as I've kind of matured a little bit, I still love the Supra. If I could buy one as a second car, I would immediately. If I have the money for that, that's something I definitely plan on doing and want to do. But I really like the Land Cruisers, man. Actually, I've driven them around, and I don't know. I just kind of like that boxy, kind of classic old Land Cruiser look. Just something about it. But honestly, it's a tie between the Supra and the Land Cruiser for me, I would say.
We'll be a Supra man.
Yes, exactly. I don't know. Maybe it is kind of my love for the dorkier stuff in life, because I guess maybe at a glance you might just assume I'm just a normal basic dude, but I love I built a PC. I have like a map of Middle Earth, in my office, and I like reading like fantasy books and stuff like that. But at the same time, I'm also still into like sports and hunting. So like it's like, yeah, I'm just a mix of a lot of things, I guess is what you could say.
Yeah. Well, that's what makes everyone so cool and unique, man. I like all that stuff too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
What is your go-to drink to kick off your day? Coffee, soda, sweet tea, an energy drink?
I'm definitely more of a coffee guy. I mean, like when I was in college, actually, I was addicted to those white Monsters and just Monsters in general. But I mean, I eventually decided, hey, I can't be drinking energy drinks like that all the time. So I guess I went to the more adult, quote unquote, route and went with coffee. But yeah, I always start the day off with a coffee or two, and and sometimes actually I'm one of those people that can like drink a coffee late in the afternoon and still like feel fine. I can go to sleep, but yeah, I just enjoy coffee. I really do.
Yeah, it's a life force of a salesman.
It is.
Like in just any industry of automotive and sales and manufacturing, I gotta tell you, coffee is just, you cannot function without it.
No.
From sunrise almost to sunset around here.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, we got a salesman here that basically goes through pots of coffee, and our poor Danielle has to keep up with it.
Yeah.
So, what's the coolest moment that you had helping out a customer find the right car?
Honestly, it kind of happened yesterday. Actually, I would say. I was just helping. It was a grandmother and her granddaughter, and her granddaughter had just totaled a car, so she needed a car. And we found her a RAV, and we got him in the RAV. But her grandmother, me and her just had a conversation about, I guess, because I don't know how the topic was brought up. It's gonna get kind of morbid, but we were just talking about the losing a loved one, and that's something that recently has happened to me and recently has happened to her. And we just kind of connected on that and just had a deeper conversation than I've really ever had selling a car to somebody. Because usually you have fun conversations, of course, about like traveling and stuff like that, but never something on like a deep level. And it was just really cool. And because we all get in our own head, and it's like every car that drives past, it's kind of funny, but I think about it often. Like that person. Every single car has like something going on in their life, something good, bad, and in between, all at the same time, most likely. And it's just, I don't know, it's easy to get stuck in like, hey, your own world of like, oh, this is so good or this is so bad. But it's good to kind of, talk to people and realize that, hey, we're all living this thing together. We're all just trying our best.
Yeah, that's right. And it's kind of interesting to kind of think about cars tell stories.
Yes, they do.
So 100%. if they could talk too, like they said, these walls could talk. Like let's have a conversation with the car.
Yeah.
So it's crazy with kind of bringing that up. That's really interesting thought process there. Okay, when you're driving alone, what's your most played song on your playlist? Well, favorite music, basically.
Yeah. I actually, this is I don't want to call it a hobby, but it's a little like fun activity I have. Is I like making playlists, like on my Spotify all the time. So, it's actually when I'm at the gym and I'm not like actively in a workout, I'm usually looking for music. It's actually one of the things I do at the gym. It's either I'm there to work out and I'm also there to find music.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess maybe my main playlist is probably. I have like this, like it's music from like the 60s, 50s, 70s, 80s, 90s. It's kind of like my throwback playlist. I usually put that one on a lot.
That's when music was actually good.
Yeah, no, that's something me and my buddies talk about all the time. Is that like Spotify did that? What do you call it? The rap year, like in I forgot. Wrapped. That's what it's called. And they had a listening age thing, and it said my listening age was 72. So apparently I have the taste of a 72-year-old man, so that's nice.
That's funny.
But no, like I just enjoy older music, I really do. So I don't know, I really like Leonard Skinner, and that's kind of really what I've always liked. My dad's always liked it. He's kind of indoctrinated me to that music, but like Creedence Clearwater Revival, stuff like that.
I remember hanging out with Greg one time, and he goes, "Ooh, that smell!
Yes.
That smelly smell!"
Yes. It's a good song. It is.
So ChatGPT came up with this question, but it's just basically what's your guilty pleasure snack you keep in your glove box? But like, what do you like to eat? What's your favorite snack? Your favorite food?
Okay. My favorite snack, honestly, I'll sound like a man and then a child when I say this because
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's between two. I really like jerky of any kind, like deer jerky, beef jerky. I mean, I love beef jerky. I can eat it all the time. But also another one of my go-to snacks is goldfish.
Oh yeah.
I really like goldfish. I know like everyone associates it with the kids eating it, but I mean, I can destroy some goldfish. Like if you give me an entire carton, and if I'm like lacking self-control, like the big cartons, I could go through that within a day if I really wanted to.
There are men in their 40s eating dino nuggies, so
Yeah,
there's no shame about
you're
that.
Right. You're right.
So, if Toyota made a vehicle named after you, what would it be and what would it specialize in?
The Toyota Benjamin. I don't know. Yeah, I would say it would probably be it'd be like a successor to the Supra, if I would hope, because I mean, I feel like that fits me. I mean, while I love my trucks, I don't know. I definitely am like a sports car guy. I mean, at the end of the day, I've always liked them. So I mean, I guess something sort of like that. Maybe like the Celica, bring it back and just rename it me. And so there we go. That's what we'll do.
You know, my speaking of my dad again, he actually he had a 2000 Celica convertible.
Yeah, there
he
you go.
restored it a little bit.
There you go.
Yeah, we drove that around for like across Illinois and those warm days.
And you're
all
also
that.
a Benjamin. So
Yeah, and also a Benjamin
there you
too.
go.
So,
Yeah.
when I did my own interview for this, I said that mine was the Ward.
Okay.
Because someone was kind of I guess when Ward means protector or someone who kind of looks out.
Yeah.
So like I'm a community relations manager, trying to keep an eye on the things.
sense.
So I was
No,
like,
it does.
oh wow, the Ward. I mean, I had Chad to help me out with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, oh, I like that. Like the Toyota Ward. But
Yeah.
you got the Toyota Benjamin, that's the amped up Celica.
Yeah, Benjamin's $100, big money. That's what we'll go.
I love it.
Yeah.
What life lesson or personal value guides the way you treat customers?
Dad gave me 2 rules in life. It was don't lie, or lie/steal, I guess. So 3: don't lie, don't steal, and of course he said just don't be a jerk is a polite way to say it. But yeah, so that's just kind of how I always like I mentioned empathy. Empathy is something I've always tried to work on because I don't know. It's just that's something that I feel is lacking in this world, and especially sometimes in the car business. Is we even as salesmen, like we can all get wrapped up in just trying to get a sale because we're all trying to feed our families at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But just work with people, listen to people, because a lot of times that's really all you have to do in this business is listen to people and actually genuinely care, and the rest takes care of itself. And that's something that I've always just tried to carry into anything I do. But yeah, that's something that's very important to me in how I sell cars.
That's right. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Who taught you the most about hard work or customer service?
Honestly, it would definitely be my dad or my grandfather. Because both of them have. When it comes to like hard work, I would say. My dad, worked his butt off, but my grandfather, he was a farmer, and then he went to like running a business, and that's 2 things that are not, for the faint of heart. It's not something that's easy. You got to put a lot of effort into it, and he did well at it, and he did it a lot. In a way, honestly, sometimes he was kind of like a workaholic, but we're blessed for it. And then my dad, my dad had a good understanding of treating people, like how to take care of. Because this dealership is the way it is because of my dad and Greg's vision of how people should be treated, and it's just worked out well, I would say.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this community sees it.
Yeah.
Not just the employees.
Yeah.
But, yeah. How do you make the car buying process easy for customers of all ages? So with you being very young, so you are talking to Gen Z, but also the generation upcoming of Gen Alpha, but also you're talking to people my generation, millennials, and boomers and Gen X and all that. So like, how do you cater to all of these generations?
Really, what I try to do is, of course, I don't try to waste their time, anyone's time. I'm always trying to get them out as quickly as possible. I'm not trying to rush them, but I just know no one wants to sit in a car dealership for 4, 5, 6 hours.
Right.
That's something people dread, that experience. So I'm always trying to get my paperwork done as quick as possible, get all that. But I just try to, like I said, just listen and talk to them. I mean, kind of ease them down, because a lot of people do have their guard up when they come into a car dealership, and just, try to get them to say that, hey, we're not that kind of dealership. We're not trying to, add on $5,000 of random stuff. But, and just kind of informing them too, by saying, hey, what do you need me to slow down? Do you have any questions? Do you need me to explain something to you? And me being newer, if I don't know it, I know exactly where to go to find an answer. And I don't mind doing that. I don't mind saying, hey, I don't know, but I will find out for you. And I mean, I feel like that's something people appreciate, because I feel like sometimes people expect car salesmen just to say whatever they need for a sale, and I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if I don't know, and if I'm not comfortable saying something, I'm not going to say it, or I'm going to find out what I need to say.
Yeah. For sure. What's the funniest or strangest thing you ever found in a trade-in? So
I won't say a trade-in, but I guess it was kind of a trade-in. But I found a massive colony of ants.
Oh,
yes,
no.
yes. I opened the door and they got all over me, actually. But so yeah, I guess ants. That's probably the funniest thing I've done so far.
All right. If you could take a dream road trip right now, what Toyota are you driving and where are you headed?
I mean, like I mentioned earlier, I definitely take a Land Cruiser, and I don't know. I've always wanted to see Yosemite.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's not physically possible to take a road trip here, but Vienna, Austria is something I've always wanted. I've always thought Austria was a beautiful country, and I've always wanted to visit. So if I could have a boat car Land Cruiser, I would go across. But Yosemite, and I love the out west. I went to Yellowstone when I was 12.
Yeah, Yellowstone's possible.
And I just fell in love with the beauty out there. So I would like to go back someday, for sure.
Yellowstone is a really, really pretty area.
Yes, it's massive too.
Oh yeah, like the volcano is about the size of a state.
Yeah.
Of Rhode Island, I think.
Yeah, it's massive.
So, it's massive. What does the community mean to you here in North Georgia?
Well, I mean, it means everything to me. I mean, the people I work with every day is a good reason I enjoy the job so much. I mean, I enjoy just talking to people, and that's half the reason I like it, but also it's just because I'm around a lot of people that I can just talk to openly, just joke around with, and I know they have my back. And I guess the community is knowing that you're not alone and someone has your back. That's what it really means to me. And I can feel that here. If I make a mistake, I mean, they're going to let me know, but they're not going to, I'm not going to get, thrown out on the street for it, or, it's, people got your back and people are willing to work with you here. And I think that's, and the entire, honestly, North Georgia, Dalton, Whitfield County, Murray County, it's just everywhere as a whole, it's a lot more, people are friendly up here. I enjoy it. I do.
Yeah. That's one thing what I love about being from Illinois, and outside of Chicago.
Yeah.
When you're in those towns, it's not there's millions of people.
Yeah.
I come from a place where there's millions of people.
Yeah.
And you move down to a community like this, it's crazy.
Yeah.
The cultural differences, but also the attitude of the people, and I love it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
What is something that you are grateful for today?
I mean, I'll be cliche and say my family, but I also want to just shout out, I have had a friend group that I've known all these guys. There's 12-ish of us. I don't know the exact number. I could count, but there's 12 of us-ish. And I've known, the newest friend there is, I met in, the middle school. I've just honestly had pretty much a giant group of brothers since I was, I have a brother, but I also have an extra extended group of brothers.
For sure,
And, that's the one thing about friends is, family you're kind of stuck with. Like I said, I love my family.
Yeah.
My mom and my brother specifically have been my rocks through a lot of, hard stuff. But my friends, are the people you choose to be around, and they choose to be around you, and that's a special thing. And to have that friend group for that long. I know it's a rare thing. A lot of
Yes.
people don't have that, and I'm incredibly grateful for that.
Yeah, hold that precious, man.
What promise do you make to every customer who works with you?
Just that I'm going to respect their time, and that I'm always going to be honest with them. Because I know it is a sales tactic in some dealerships. It's just kind of to beat them down with the time and stuff, just to get them to eventually break and say, okay, I'll buy it. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to, get them out. And this is something actually I can attest that all the salesmen here do. We try to respect people's time. And also, for me personally, I'm always just going to try to be I'm going to try to be their person. Like, if they have any questions, if they, or anything they're not necessarily comfortable with, I'll explain it to them. And if they need me to get someone else to explain it to them, because I don't do a good job, I don't mind to do that. So I guess I'm really just trying to inform people as much as I can, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to make a sale, but I want someone to get a car that they're comfortable with, that they love, that they can drive off and just feel, they want to show it off to their friends and stuff, and they feel happy driving it. That's really my goal. Is I want people to leave here with something they're happy with.
Right.
That's really the goal.
Right. Yeah. So we're going to play a game within the game.
Okay.
So it's called Finish This Sentence.
Okay.
Buying a car from me, which is buying a car from Ben Brooker, is like...
marrying the girl of your dreams.
Wow, that's a big one.
I think I just want to be people's salesman. Really, I want people to feel happy to work with me, because I like working with people, and I want them to feel like, hey, this guy, he gets it. I want to work with him. This is my guy, pretty much, is what I want to be people's guy.
Yeah.
From Spy Kids, the guy.
The guy. Oh, yeah. You're the guy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to be for people. I just want to be, if anything, when it comes to anything car related, even if it's heck, if someone, if one of my customers necessarily isn't even buying from us or buying for something else, if they still have a question, I don't mind helping it. I really want to help people. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And at first, that's kind of was my reservations with going in the car business, because I was like, I don't know if this is a business where I can, actually help people. But no, it gives us an opportunity to help a lot of people and to do really good things for people.
Yeah.
And that's why I love this business.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're almost done here, my man. What do you hope people remember you about after they drive off a lot? I think you pretty much answered that for the number 19.
Pretty much, yeah. I just want them to think that, hey, that guy understands and he's got my back, because I do. I seriously want to take care of people, and I don't mind going out of my comfort zone to make sure someone feels taken care of, and that's what I want. I want to help.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, and then here we're going to go to the bonus and humorous question.
Okay.
If you could give yourself a ridiculous, cool nickname, or just something you would like to be called, other than Ben Brooker.
Okay.
What kind of nickname do you want? That you want people to start calling you?
Maybe they could call me Benjamins instead of Benjamin, because
Benjamin.
I make good deals, and I bring in the money to the dealership.
So
that's why.
Benjamin.
Yeah.
So if you guys are ever, so you got two Bens here.
Yeah.
You got Ben Brooker and you got me, Ben Ward.
Call me Mr. Benjamin.
Call him Mr. Benjamin. Benjamins.
Yeah,
Mr. Benjamins.
There you go.
Okay, then we got it official. Mr. Benjamins is going to be the man that you want to speak with when you're here at North Georgia Toyota. But this has been a great interview with Ben Brooker here. And if you guys came across this interview with me and Ben Brooker, and you guys think that this is the man that you want to have him sell your car to, he'll be right here at North Georgia Toyota. Anything else you want to wrap things up with this interview, Ben?
Just Ben, thank you for having me on here.
Yeah.
And for whoever listens, come buy a car from me. I can talk hunting with you, sports, video games, fantasy, just anything. I can literally. Most topics I, for some reason, have a weird knowledge about. I'm also a big history buff, if you like talking history, so there you go.
And mind you, Ben's father is also good friends with Greg Epps, who's happened to be my father-in-law, so I think of Ben like my family, too.
Yes,
so it's kind of dangerous when Ben and I talk. We lose up a lot. I got to go to work and he's got to go to work.
Yes.
So that's why we don't talk very much on premise, because if we'd start talking, because I like dorky stuff too.
Yes.
So if we could start talking about that stuff, the workday will be over.
Yes.
So, but still, you want to have all that good talk about cars and Star Wars and all that good stuff, or Lord of the Rings. Mr. Benjamins will be your man.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys next time, and as we interview more salesmen. Thank you guys for watching and listening.